Not your loud voice, your best sound. 1, 2, ready, and 3. Hear just the brass, so trumpet, horn, trombone, baritone. 1, 2, brass, go. Clarinet saxophone, including Daniel Howell. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and go. Clarinets, really firm that face up, okay? Make those corners burn tonight, okay? Everybody, here we go. Everybody, concert out. And 1, and 2, concert out, and go. Let's play 2A one more time. 2A, okay? 2A. Here we go. 2A is up. 2A is up. And 1, 2, 2A, and go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So glad to welcome everyone to the Brozig Performing Arts Center for our presentation tonight of the bands of Navasota Junior High in concert. We've got a great evening of music tonight, as well as some special guests and presentations of awards as well. Thank you guys so much for coming out and for always supporting the bands of Navasota, because we got some great ones. And we got some great kids, and that's because we have some great parents here in Navasota. We really appreciate you very much. We're going to start tonight with a presentation by our beginner band. This group here is this is the last time that they're ever going to be beginners, because they've been beginners all year, and this is their last beginner concert. Tomorrow they'll be all grown up. And I think you guys that have been listening to your beginners play all year so far will recognize the progress that they've made, all the skills that they've learned, the improvement in tone and ability, and you're just going to be amazed. And I know that you'll continue to be amazed as they grow in music. But thank you very much for being here. The first music on the program tonight is a song called Invader. All right, great job with Invader. Now, I want to make a couple of recognitions because these students have been busy since you last saw them at the Christmas concert. First off, these students participated in our district solo and ensemble contest. And I would like for any student in the group here that earned a first division on a solo or an ensemble to please stand up and be recognized. I want to mention, we had more than 90 medals won at the solo and ensemble contest. That's a record so far I say so far because it just gets bigger every year. But they set a new record, and we hope that they'll just keep right on after it. So thank you guys. Go and have a seat. I'm going to make another quick recognition here. Now, over the past about 4 or 5 weeks, we've been doing our scale challenge, where we hand out our students' first scale sheet, and I'm going to call the names of the students that became what we call scale masters, meaning that they learned and completed accurately 9 major scales. within a span of 5 weeks, which is really good work, especially considering that we were working on the concert and not working on scales every day. So, I want to recognize those students with a certificate. I'm going to have those students come forward, and if they'll line up right over here, right in front of me here. My first student to come forward to be a scale master is Noah Mutina. Noah? And Evan, stay right here for a second. Stay right there for a second. My next one is Naomi Suara. Next one is Brennan Music. And then Sky Alexander. Jael Balderas. And Jesse Urban. Now, before I dismiss them, I'll let you guys take your pictures. Before they walk away, I do have one other special presentation, because this year we have one what we call Scale Ninja, and that is a student that did not just complete level 1, 9 scales, but also completed the next 6 scales for level 2, the 7th grade scales, and that is Jesse Urban. So, outstanding work from these students. All right, you guys can go ahead and start heading back to your seats. Thank you so much. All right, so as we continue with the music tonight, we have a really fun song, and if you listen carefully, what you're going to hear is kind of a dark turn on all the beginner band songs for the beginning of the year. You might hear a scary version of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. You might hear a few other little happy songs in there that aren't as happy in this one. So the next song is Dark Beginnings. All right. Fantastic job, band, with Dark Beginnings. Now, we have some awards to give out. Every year this time of year, we want to recognize our outstanding student in each of our beginning classes. This covers their work from throughout the year, but we pick one student as the outstanding student in each instrument group. So, tonight, we're going to start with our most outstanding percussion, Noah Fellers. For our most outstanding trumpet, Diego Gutierrez. I don't know where Mom's is. You want to get a picture? Here, go. All right, okay. Our most outstanding French horn for the year is Brennan Music. For most outstanding saxophone, Christopher Sosa. For most outstanding flute, Jesse Urban. Our most outstanding clarinet, Stephen McDonald. Our most outstanding low brass class player is Noah Motina. Noah. And those are our outstanding awards recipients for our classes. Thank you guys so much. Now, before I go on, we have one more song with a beginner band, but I want to tell you, learning to play an instrument, it's not easy. And these students have done a lot of great work this year. I also know being the parent of a beginner band student is not easy. But I'll tell you right now, if you had them bring that horn home and practice, it paid off. And you're hearing the payoff tonight. And you'll continue hearing it for years to come. So please encourage your students not just to keep playing, not just to keep staying in band, but to practice as much as they can find time to do, because it's gonna pay off down the road. So our last song on the program for our beginner band is Star Wars.
All right, grab your stuff.
Hey, let's give one more big hand for our beginner band. All right. Now we got a quick set change, and we're going to be back up with our next group, so give us just a moment. Thank you, sir.
Okay, smart stuff. I don't want to hear something. together, feet balancing. Here we go. 2A, 2A. 1 and 2, 2A and 1, 2, 2A, go. Let's go to 4B. 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 Here we go. 4B. Here we go. Here is 4B. 4B. And 1 and 2. 4B. 1, 2, and 4B. Go. Okay, make sure your music's in order. Castle 60 aliens. Castle 60 aliens.
Our next band to perform is the concert band. This group is primarily made up of 7th graders, and they have been working extremely hard this year, especially second semester, doing a lot of great work. And we're going to open our performance with a piece by Gerard Hall, who is a Texas band director, and this is entitled Ready the Castle. So this year in March, this group had the opportunity to make a little history. This was the first time that Navasota has taken 2 bands to contest. We took a varsity group called the Symphonic Band, who you'll hear in a minute, and then we took these folks to UIL contest. For the first time in school history, this group came away with what we call some hardware. So they earned a 2nd division on stage, and then they earned a 1st division in sight reading. So this was school history this year. These students earned a 1st division in sight reading for the first time ever in the history of the school. So great job, guys. Our next piece has some interesting effects in it. Our next piece is entitled 0 to 60, and it is designed to sound as if we are riding a roller coaster. And one of those roller coasters that literally doesn't have any build up to it. It's not like it's got a lift hill. It is literally just straight out the gate, shoots you out really fast, kind of like the Hulk roller coaster at Universal Studios down in Florida. So at the beginning, it's gonna sound like they're just warming up. And that's the anticipation, that's the eerie feeling that you get when you like sit in the seat and the harness goes on and you're like, I'm getting ready to take off. And then it's gonna take off and we're gonna go and we're gonna fly at about 60 miles an hour to the end of the piece. So we hope you enjoy 0 to 60. So in this ensemble, we present 3 awards. We present the most improved woodwind, the most improved brass, and the most improved percussionist. So all of these students, honestly, if I could give every single one of them a trophy for their improvement throughout the year, I honestly would. They have made a tremendous amount of improvement from the first day until now. But our most improved individuals, we're going to start in the woodwinds. Our most improved woodwind goes to Miss Lily Colbert. No pictures. All right. Our most improved brass goes to Mr. Gennaro Romero. And our most improved percussionist goes to Andrea Garcia Ponce. And we are going to conclude our portion of the program with a piece called Alien Invasion. And the alien is going to come out in the trombone section. A fair warning.
Close your binders, look under your chair, make sure you got everything. Okay. Okay, so we're going to exit this way. So you can turn and face that way. All right, hey, who's first? Follow the line.
What is this gonna be?
Okay, right now, constep down. Constep. Constep of me. Two feet up here. Taylor, we're up here. Constep. Constep of me, please. Constep.
All right, we've arrived at the third part of our program tonight. This is the Navasota Junior High Symphonic Band. This is also known as the Varsity Band for UIL competition. I will go and introduce them as the award-winning Navasota Junior High Symphonic Band. Mr. Holland was mentioning some history earlier today. And this group have made some history of its own as well. They were the first varsity sweepstakes band for Navasota Junior High. So give them a big hand for that. This is the award they won at the UIL contest. Of course, as tradition says, we have all the students sign the back of the award so they know it belongs to them. So that's a tradition for us. And I just want to tell you how proud I am of these guys. It's been a lot of growth the past 3 years. A lot of growth, both in student performance and in numbers in general. And you're going to see a lot more of that going forward. Things are moving in the right direction here. And both the students and the program itself. And I want to thank the community. I want to thank our administrators, Dr. Music, Ms. Guerrero, our principal. I want to thank the board and everybody that supports us and makes this possible. So thank you so much for all of your assistance to the community, and a big hand to all of these students for all of their amazing efforts. I'm also going to take this quick moment, and I'm going to point out, and I'm going to go ahead, before I get too deep into all this, because there's lots of presentations, I do want to mention a big thank you to my lovely wife, who looked fantastic tonight. Everyone say hi, Mrs. Roberts. She puts up with a lot and helps a lot with all the things that I've done with the Navasota Junior High. Could not have done it without her. My son Gabriel, my daughter Sarah, they are both here tonight. Everybody welcome them, please. And again, a big thank you to my family. They put up with the extra hours. They put up with me being absentee during football season. But it's been an amazing run, and I'm looking forward to this great night of music. Now, let's get started, because you're tired of hearing me talk. The first song on our program tonight is a fun, rhythmic jaunt. I'll just call it a rhythmic journey here. This is Jungle Dance. All right, Mr. Holland, if you'll come up, I'm gonna, oh, you're right behind me. Sneaking right up on me there. Now, just like with the symphonic band, we give some, I was just saying, just like with the concert band and beginners, we give out some awards every year. With the, this group in front of you is mostly 8th grade students. So we like to honor our most outstanding players for brass, woodwind, and percussion. So that is my pleasure now to introduce to you our most outstanding percussionist for the year, Riley Gramillon. Our most outstanding brass player for the year, Emma Poindexter. Our most outstanding woodwind player for this year, Jaden Ortega. Now, I want to make sure you understand how hard it is to pick one of these students to win those awards. Mr. Holland and I argued for a bit. But the bottom line to all of it is that we can always agree that we have some just outstanding students here. There's many deserving students here, and lots of years for them to continue and make great music. Now, I want to mention, I do have a couple of other recognitions I want to do. I have 2 students in this group that chose to also complete their scale challenge this year. Now that's a little bit more optional in 7th and 8th grade. I give it to them as a challenge, and some of them take it on and take it all the way through. My first one, and he completed all of his high school region scales as an 8th grader, and that was the scale challenge for 8th grade. And that is Josiah Watson. Josiah. You'll have to get the picture afterwards. He doesn't want a picture right now. That's what he told me. All right. But everyone should take pictures of him afterwards. Please follow him around. Take pictures. All right. So I have one other student. I have a 7th grade student that completed his level 2 scale challenge this year. That is Abel Lopez. All right, so our next piece on the program is a very special piece. As you know, and at the end of this year, I am passing the baton on to somebody else. I am retiring. I'm not going to be anybody else's band director, but this is my last concert with Navasota Junior High. And I tell you what, it's one of those, I'm having a hard time saying that, but it is time. I've been teaching for 29 years. Okay, that's a little bit. When I started thinking about retirement, I was thinking, what would I want for my last concert? What special thing could I do that would be very memorable, would be something that would belong to me, but would also belong to my students? And so I got in contact with a good friend of mine, one of my oldest friends, in fact, Mr. Ray Flores, and I asked him, he's a composer and a band director, I asked him to write a piece. And after we chatted for quite a while and came up with ideas, he sent me this very original and beautiful piece. The name of the piece is The Journey Ahead. And since he is a published composer, this piece will be actually after tonight's world premiere. It's the first time it's ever been performed. It will be available for other bands to purchase, but always on the front cover, it will say that it was written for the Navasota Junior High Band in Navasota, Texas. So, all right, so, love you too, Bentley. All right, no more of that. All right, so, without further ado, it's time to premiere the world premiere of The Journey Ahead. by Mr. Ray Flores. Now, our composer is actually here tonight at the concert. I would like to ask Mr. Flores to come forward. I have a quick presentation to make to Mr. Ray Flores, our composer. I didn't tell him I was going to do this, so I'm going to make him come down. I think he came in from San Antonio today for this for the concert. So everyone give Mr. Flores a hand, please. So on behalf of the Navasota bands and Navasota Junior High and Navasota ISD, I had a poster made of the cover art for the piece. Okay, and yeah. And I had all the students sign the back. Just like we do, so they've signed it for us. We really want to thank you so much for bringing this special piece to us and allowing us to debut it. We really do appreciate you, Mr. Flores. All right, so Mr. Flores and I have known each other for a long time. As you know, from teaching 29 years, you meet some friends along the way, and you just never give up on friends, no matter how far away you live from each other, or how close. Fantastic friend. I also have another friend back here from San Antonio that came to see the concert tonight. Congratulations, Alex. Everyone say hi, Alex. I gotta embarrass him too. All right, so we've got one more big song, and it's one of my favorites. This is the highlights from the film, How to Train Your Dragon.
now it's on. Good evening. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Gracie. I am now officially the incoming head drum major of the 2024-2025 Rattler Band. We're here tonight to honor... We are here tonight to honor Mr. Roberts. It's his last concert, and we prepared some words. We are so grateful to all the time Mr. Roberts has spent with the program. I personally have the privilege of coming into the band hall at several points of the day, and hearing how everything has come through this year has been just incredible. You guys are super lucky to have a really good teacher, especially when you're first learning instruments. Mr. Roberts, you have helped the junior high and high school bands both achieve great things. I'd like to also take this time to welcome Miss Willis into the program. I've had the pleasure of meeting her last week, and I am super looking forward to all that she will bring to the program. Mr. Roberts, you've worked so hard over the past 3 years, and I think it's safe to say that you deserve some rest and relaxation. Thank you for always believing in me and believing in us, and we will miss you. And the band hall will not be the same without you, so please do not be a stranger.
For those of you who don't know me, I'm the outgoing drum major. My name is Megan. We have some gifts for you from the band boosters, the high school, and the junior high. Every single gift in this bag, there's a lot, has a little hidden thing, so you're supposed to look for them, yeah. I agree with everything Gracie said, and I'm sure you will miss staying after with me and my whole group to prank Mr. Holland. But I know you're really worried about it. You're always invited to come back. Yeah. So thank you for all of your service with that, and we all love you from the very bottom of our hearts.
These kids are great. They're amazing. Always got to take a minute. The band boosters are great. You guys have a great organization here with great people. This man right here is amazing. Mr. David Holland, you guys are lucky to have him. I've been lucky to have him. I could not have picked a better place to finish my career. So, enough of that. See, nothing like a bunch of junior high kids yelling at me to make me not cry as much anymore. So, all right, so, I love you guys. Do not cut that out. All right, so. Now, I have an unusual pleasure because of how well everything is run around here. I have the opportunity to actually introduce the person that will be succeeding me as the junior high director. And in fact, I'm going to have her partake in our yearly tradition. We always finish the spring concert with the school song. Today, I'm going to introduce everybody. I get the chance to introduce Miss Jennifer Willis. She is your new junior high band director for the fall. And she will conduct the school song after she says it come away. Come on over and say hi, Miss Willis.
Good evening, everybody. It's an honor to be here tonight. I've had the opportunity to meet Mr. Roberts several times this semester, and he's been just wonderfully warm and welcoming. I was really touched when he called me and asked if I would be part of the program tonight. I had an opportunity to meet most of your students last Friday, answered lots of questions about favorite foods, favorite colors, and some more questions about more specific kinds of foods. So that was really fun. I'm excited to get to know them more next year and to get to know all of you as well. We're going to close the program tonight with the Symphonic Band and the Navasota Junior High School Song.
All right, y'all have a seat for a second. Okay, so a few housekeeping instructions. Everything must go tonight, okay? Everything must go back to the high school tonight. Students, please pack up your instruments here in just a moment when you are dismissed. Please exit the hallway over here. Hang on, don't move, don't move, don't move. Okay? Exit the hallway. Put all the instruments on the trailer on the left. Okay? Trailer on the left. All right? Symphonic band, when you are done, when you've gotten lower your stand, flip it over. That makes it easier to put all the stands back on the rack. Okay? All right. And then pause for just a second. Once you're done with that, pause for just a second. Okay, so before we leave, I would like to just say a few words to recognize Mr. Roberts. Mr. Roberts and I, for those of you that don't know, Mr. Roberts and I met on a phone call. We were both hired at the same time, about a day apart, and I was driving back from getting my keys in Navasota, and he was in San Antonio, and we were talking on the phone about band and our plans and everything. And the entire phone call felt like I had been talking to a friend, somebody that I had taught with for many years. And to have that opportunity to work with someone with that many years of experience, who is an incredible teacher and a great friend, is truly a gift and truly a blessing. Mr. Roberts, I'm going to miss you, but I know that we will be seeing each other a lot. I have some video projects for Mr. Roberts in the fall, as well as some low brass clinics, so he's not going far. And so he will not be a stranger in the band hall. But, Mr. Roberts, you have earned your retirement, and you have shared the gift of music with countless students throughout the state of Texas. And so, enjoy your retirement, Mr. Roberts. To a great friend and a great band director, see you soon, man. And now we are dismissed.